Well, we finally got some nice weather. It's only minus 3 degrees Celsius as I speak. And oh, such a relief, because we were having it as cold as 35 or 36 degrees below 0 Celsius. And then there's what they call the wind chill, which lowers the temperature even more. So we've even been close to minus 50. So today I'm taking this opportunity to get out and to get a bit of a walk, and also just to burn up some of the stress and stuff, not to mention all the dairy products I ate over the Christmas holidays. Yeah, I don't do sweets, and I don't do grains, and I normally don't do dairy. But anyway, just did a little bit of, I suppose, a little bit of stress eating. And so anyway, long story short, I'm out having a walk in the snow, and it feels very peaceful. And it's all sparkly. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. See, they've got the, here in the winter time, they convert the tennis courts and things like that into skating rinks for the kids. Although I haven't seen any kids up here for a while. Everybody's too freaked out about the so-called V, the C-19 one. Oh, I know, it's ridiculous to have to get used to this much censorship in such a very close period of time. But anyway, doing my best to stay out of trouble. But anyway, yeah, things have gone all to hell in Canada for sure. We're not that far behind Australia, you know, with police vehicles in Quebec, which is in eastern Canada, sirens and recorded messages. Get off the streets, you're under you're under curfew. And so from 10 o'clock at night, I guess, till 5 o'clock in the morning, no one's allowed out of their homes. Like, a lot of what's going on, it not only doesn't make any sense and is kind of crazy making, it's all based on a lie. And people are too afraid to make their own decisions and do their own critical thinking. Or worse yet, many, many people, once they've made a decision about all this, they refuse to see it any other way. And so there's a lot going on here. So as for myself and in my personal situation, I'm allowed out for like a short walk near my home. Thank God for that. Of course, you know, when it's 40 or 50 below, I can't breathe out here. So that's what prevents me from coming out when it's really cold. And then, of course, I get a ride once a week to go get my groceries and my essential necessities. And that's it. And it's been like that for quite a while here in Canada, but it's escalating as more and more places are refusing service to those who have not been jabbed. And it's kind of polarized people into two camps. And I gotta say that, oh no, which path should I take? This one. It's not just that that there's two camps. There's a lot of animosity between the two camps, and that's not helping anything or anybody. So it's tearing apart homes and families. The interesting thing is the Bible foretold that this day was coming, and in a way it has come and gone many times throughout history, through typical and anti-typical revealing of prophecy. But it's splitting up families. it's splitting up communities, and the majority are the ones who are drinking the Kool-Aid and making it very difficult for those who refuse to drink the Kool-Aid. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little concerned because there are all kinds of so-called representatives from galactic or intergalactic communities that are saying, oh, we're taking care of everything. You don't need to worry about anything. You don't need to do anything. But what concerns me is that kind of thinking where they think the T-Man's going to come back and rescue everybody, or they think that Trudeau is going to come and fix everything in an alternate reality, or people are thinking the intergalactics are taking care of everything. And the reason this concerns me is because then people are not taking care of their own health. They're not taking care and responsibility for themselves as citizens of this planet. And so they're just carrying on eating the bad foods and that are making them sick and more susceptible to disease. They're still consuming, copious amounts of alcohol and certainly prescriptions. That's one thing. They have what they call socialized medicine here in Canada. But what that really means is, again, a division between the rich and the poor, because the poor are the ones that get the free pharmaceuticals by the bucket load. And I noticed a disturbing trend over the last 10, 20 years where all these people suddenly are showing up with their bags of pills, especially older people. Oh, I'm taking this one for my heart and this one for my blood pressure and this one for something else, and they're all kind of building status upon how many different drugs you're taking. And, I've asked these people, when do you get off of them? Like in my day, being an older person, almost 66 years old, a prescription drug was something you took short term to help with a symptom. But it was never meant that once you're on them for the rest of your life. These people are on them for the rest of their lives. And they've resigned to it, and they don't even question it. So, yeah, I have some concerns, but what can I say? Everybody has to make their own choices and live their own lives. And I don't want anybody in my face telling me I'm doing it wrong. So I'm not going to do that to other people, but I'm just saying, people need to take responsibility for what's going on, because we all play a part. These systems can't exist without our support. And the other thing that bothers me about all these stories about the intergalactics going to come save us, that's not what my intergalactic guides tell me. But those that are saying that, they're claiming that the elites or the cabal or whatever are going to be removed or have been removed, and everything's going to get better. But what about their minions that have sold out, mostly for money? And that's another thing. You start adding up all the money that our governments, Canada or the US, are spending. Oof, I'm getting tired. Snow's a bit deeper here. And how much money that means per every man, woman, and child as citizens of those countries. There's no way we can pay for all of that. So where are they getting the money from? Anyway, just a few thoughts while I'm out for my walk. And the snow's getting deeper here, so yeah, I got some mucklucks. I don't know if you can see them. Whoops. These are real mucklucks. My daughter got them for me for Christmas. And what a game changer that is. Seriously, if you want to be protected in the cold, go and find out what the Aboriginal people were wearing before the colonists arrived. There's always Aboriginal businesses that are providing the kind of foot care and outerwear and things like that protected them traditionally, because it really makes a big difference. Forget about Walmart and Costco. That's just crap from China that falls apart and needs replacing every year and doesn't even do a good job. So just want to recommend that you support the Aboriginal groups. The other thing you can do is, because we've got these food shortages coming, find out what they ate. What did people who live in your area eat 100 years ago, or even 200 years ago? And start figuring out how you can do that. And there's lots of things you can do. It's just kind of challenging to find the information, and to basically paddle our little boats, our lives, our bodies through all of this and in the right and positive direction. So anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now, because I got to concentrate on breathing. I've had a lot of lung issues over the years, so it's not easy for me to breathe in the cold, but I should be okay here. And yeah, just get some sun on my face. Oh my goodness, that is inspiring in itself. I hope you're all having a really happy new year, have things to look forward to in your lives, but don't underestimate your personal responsibility to yourself, to your own health, to your relationships, to your families. This is super important. Okay, I gotta turn this off now. Whew.